This is some bullshit. It's another day in the workroom and we are here. We are not at the finale, but we are at top 4. Will someone go home today? I don't know. I would like that to happen. Are you excited there's going to be a live taping of the finale? This guy is. I'm really excited. You like my outfit today? My Patreon people? We came up with this concept together, in my opinion. I'm really excited to get this show on the road. Before we get started, go click that notification bell, click subscribe. Let's get into it.
Believe in yourself as I believe in you.
Olivia just sashayed away. It's sad, as always, to see another sister leave, but it was her time to go.
Believe in yourself as I believe in you. This sounds like a lyric from Wizard of Oz. Like, not the Dorothy one, like, yeah, Dorothy, but not the first one, but the Wiz with all the black people. That's definitely a line from the song Home.
What are we at now? What's the tally?
I won the roast.
Oh, what did I win? I won...
Just say 4.
Just 4. This really did.
I totally agree with Candy. Just say 4. You don't have to tell us everything you won. Girl, you are ahead of the pack. We know you are the one to beat.
What are y'all gonna do with the prize money?
Invest in my drag.
Yeah. It's going right back into Simone.
Just like all the rest of my money at all times.
Yeah, what
If you win $100,000 in a reality competition show like Drag Race, would you do the same as like Simone and Rosé, invest it right back into your drag? Or would you like make some investments? Like, what would you do? I think what they're doing is smart. I wouldn't invest all $100,000 back into drag because that's the States. I mean, a portion of that goes into taxes, and what's left I'd probably put into drag because that's what pays you. So you need to keep evolving and updating it so people will be interested to book you and to buy your merchandise. And then the rest would have to go in investments.
What are you doing? You're acting surprised.
You want to do something to do with Brent?
I was just gonna, I don't know, like buy a boat or something. I want a boat because I just want a boat.
Buy a boat to go where? To Staten Island?
Now is your chance to leave an indelible mark on this competition. Now, between us squirrel friends, whenever I leave an indelible mark, I just sneak out the back door and blame it on the dog.
Indelible.
Indelible.
I don't know what that means.
Hey Siri, what does Hey Siri. Why does it keep saying that? Indelible, meaning cannot be washed away, permanent. RuPaul learned an SAT word today and she is using it.
You'll be performing the world premiere of my new song, Lucky.
So this week's challenge, we all know what's happening. It happens every year. They're gonna be writing a verse to RuPaul's new song, Lucky. I hope it's good because sometimes the songs are just so bad that the verses can't really do much to it. But I'm excited that Jamal Sims is back. I hope he's wearing his tank top. Hi, Jamal.
Oh my God, your handwriting?
I know
looks
it's
like Declarations of Independence.
John Hancock, mama.
Oh, baby, putting the hand, okay?
By the way, I love good calligraphy. Like, if you have great handwriting, I think that's really sexy. I had really good handwriting when I was back in school, but then as the years go by, you type so much that you kind of forget how to write, and now I don't think my handwriting's that cute.
Where'd you go to high school, in Phoenix?
Yes, yeah, no,
Yes, yes, no?
yes, and no.
Okay.
I love when I get to see the girls just sit down and talk with Michelle and Ru every single year. Some years are not so great, but I love the concept of it. Sometimes it doesn't feel like RuPaul or Michelle. Wow. Was that even necessary? Some years it feels like RuPaul or Michelle, they don't necessarily have anything to say to the girls, or they're not bringing anything new to the table. Because when you think of when the girls are getting their makeup done, things that happen behind the scenes and Untucked on the main stage, we've pretty much heard all their life story, you know? And so there's not really much to get from the interview with Michelle and Ru. But this year, I did enjoy it. It was fun, lighthearted. It wasn't so, tell me about your deepest secrets, your inner saboteur. They did bring up that once. with Simone, but they didn't talk too much about what makes you sad and what makes you cry, trying to get that Emmy moment. You know, it was more like just giggling with Gottmik about her name being the same as a porn star. I did not know that. I just found out Gottmik's real name today. Believe it or not, I didn't know. I loved them talking to Rosé about where she's from and her family dynamic and how she moved to New York from Scotland. I was about to say Switzerland. Oh my gosh. She went from Scotland to Houston, then to New York. And all of the other things, Simone and her House of Avalon, and how amazing that group is. I love the whole idea of the house system, because not every queer person has that type of support system within their actual families. So if you can build a little community, a little family, if you will, of your peers and queer people like yourself, and you can teach each other, lift each other up, and like help each other realize your goals, I think that's beautiful. And so I really love that little dynamic they have going on. And if you have a little community of your own, start a house, like build each other up, you know, like get it going. I think it's such a great idea. And of course, Kandi, love her personality. Like she is showing so much growth as a person on this show that you cannot help but like her. You can tell she was a little angsty and a little rough around the edges in the beginning, but she has owned up to a lot of things. She's letting us know, listen, I know I wasn't perfect, but this is who I am. I'm actually a sweet person and I'm buying into it. I love it. I think she's an amazing girl. She will not win, but she's going to have a great career. That's for sure.
I wanted to bring out what you guys have maybe not have been bringing out in the other challenges. This will be the hardest I've been on you the whole season.
The girls go to rehearse with Jamal Sims, and Jamal looks dreamy as ever. I'm just so happy. But back to the girls. A lot of them did pretty okay. Simone fumbled a little bit, I would say. Not really. Her choreography looks pretty simple. Gottmik, your twerk game is off, sis. Like, it needs a little sauce. That's all I have to say. But speaking of who needs sauce, Rosé. Like, you can't, like, no, it's the whitest thing ever. I'm sorry. If you're a white person watching this, I mean no disrespect. It's just like not very urban, you know? It's not very hip hop. It's not saucy. It's just not. But I think the girls are going to pull out some really good moves. I feel like they're not going to disappoint me for the final product. I'm super excited to see what they do. Pussy on fire. You're so lucky tonight. This freaking performance kind of exceeded my expectations. One, I did not love the song. Lucky, it's cute, but it's too 60s Beach Boys for me. That's not really my vibe. The girls did everyone looked amazing. Simone looked amazing. Gottmik looked amazing. I would have changed the cut of the panties. It was just a little big on the wide at the crotch area, but she looked amazing, padded and cinched at the waist. She was bomb, like body on fleek. I want to go into the lyrics a little bit. Gottmik went first. She says, "Wake up, girls. It's now time to listen. Hand on your hip and assume the position. Mama Ruth said that we're all born naked. Gottmik, love your body. Don't fake it." I love those lyrics. She is obviously Gottmik. She as Gottmik, the character, pronounced she. But obviously Gottmik is a transgendered man, and she's spreading this message of body positivity and loving who you are and all of that. I love it. I just love it. If you're speaking about body positivity, I'm here for it. The lyrics are pretty decent. She rapped pretty fast in the beginning, which led me to believe like okay, you got something there. Like, it's interesting to me. I liked it. Kandy Muse, I thought the lyrics were fine. It says Muse is back, top 4 on the track. She's about to bring it back. Like, there is a lot of like punchy lyrics there, but I just wanted it to be harder. I don't know if it's because Kandi is girl from the block from New York, you know, I have this expectation of her, and so I was like expecting her to be a better rapper because Aja is such a good rapper and she comes from the house of Aja, formerly, whatever. My expectations were a little bit too high, but she was totally fine. I thought she did a really good job. Rosé, on the other hand, she did a singing thing, and while I liked it, I expected more. And her dancing, whenever she was supposed to do that little like thuggy part, that hip hop beat, and like, you know, give that swag, it just felt weird. It was like, what are you doing? That's not how it's supposed to look. You look like someone's dad learning to do the Dougie. I don't know. I'm not... I don't know, it was just odd. Rosé was odd, but I did like some of her lyrics. Lucky for my dad. Ooh. To take it from Rosé, you better work to go far. What does that mean? Different American Dream. Oh, okay. Okay. I like her lyrics. Her lyric. For a second, my mind went someplace really dirty, but I read the other line. I was like, oh, it's not dirty. It's actually fine. It's very PG. Simone's lyrics didn't feel as much as the other girls for some reason. Simone's lyrics reminded me of From the House of Hall, you know, Chicago's Mackie Doll. Not that bad. Like, it's not in the same lane as You're Really Bad at Rapping, but at the same time, it's in the same lane as, it's not very rap, like as fast as Gottmik was going. It was more like stretching of the words and giving an effect, which really, really worked. I loved it. I remember her lyrics most out of everyone. I don't know if it's because she went last. I feel like maybe she went last, so her lyrics stuck in my head more, but I really loved her lyrics. You Want a Taste of Me, I'm the Mother Ebony, Enchantress, it took me a minute, but now I see, like, I'm the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I love that. That's gonna be my caption. I'm the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. But I really enjoy the girls. When Kandi was performing, I kid you not, I had to like really force myself to pay attention to her. Not because she was bad, but because her backup dancers are so damn thick, and I was mesmerized. The dancers, everyone looked so amazing. The girls were cute and everything, but I was like, the dancers are killing it for me. They are doing what I need them to do, and I just love the entire presentation of this. This to me is by far the best looking video they've ever done for a top 4 performance. Was it the best song, best lyrics, best rap verses? No. But for like the video quality, everything, the production, this was the best I've seen. It looked like it could easily go and be a music video right now. Now time for the runway. Category is Drag Excellence. This is a really good look. Like, this is a sickening look. From the hair down to the freaking shoe. The polka dots are really cool. That's number one. The hair is blended seamlessly into her paint. And I love the poofs at the side. It's giving you that poodle dog look. The Dalmatian spots. It's like a variation on Dalmatians meet poodles. And you have all the black and white, the black spots on the dress. Yeah, that's cool. But there's holes in it. There's little peekaboo holes in it too. It's beautiful. Her face is stunning. And I love her eye makeup. I'm mesmerized by her eye makeup. I cannot find a thing wrong with this. And she is cinched. She is cinched. I'm loving the fact that these fashion girls are cinching and giving body in the final leg of this competition, because they have not been doing that for a very long time. This is really cool. Like, impeccably done. I would not have thought that she would go this route for, you know, best drag or whatever, but this is really freaking cool. How did she get these black circles on her face so perfect? I don't know, but I'm thoroughly impressed. Kandi's hair looks really, really good today. I enjoy this color hair on her. I feel like this red hair is like a beautiful color for people with Kandi skin tone, like Olivia you know, and the red, RuPaul and the red hair, Candy and the red hair. It just works, you know. I think her makeup is pretty decent today. Based on what I'm seeing, it's like a lot of red blush going on, but she looks dewy. That's cute. I cannot say that I thoroughly love this outfit. It's giving me like a jester at the neck, and the shoulders are doing something. So because her hair is down and she's cutting off her neck again and she's giving you high shoulders again, it makes it look like her head is just resting on her shoulders. And that might be the look she's going for. Is it the look that I care for? No. Coming down the runway, initially I thought this was one of those, you know, dresses with the plastic panel. So, you know, sometimes after wearing it for a while, your body heat creates a little fog underneath. But no, this is actually mesh. So it gives the illusion of plastic, but it's fabric. So breathable, smart. I don't know if I love all the colors. She had something on underneath, like a big panty moment, and I think that looks good from what I can see underneath, but everything over it, it just feels like a mixture of old school, like when I say old school, I mean like Victorian era with like futuristic era, and at the same time in the 60s cut. And it's just like a lot of different things conflicting, and I don't know if I like it. And if I can't like categorically say that I love it, then I just have to say it's a no. That's my thought on it. I will say it's a very interesting look though. It's not hideous. I just don't think it speaks to me that much. Rosé representing for the Scottish Queens. I love the concept. You know, Scotland is known for like redheads. If you watch that Disney cartoon Brave, I loved it. Not saying that's like a whole depiction of what Scotland is. Never been, don't know the people that well, so I'm just saying, based on what the media shows, redheads, Vikings, and she's giving a red look today with the, you know, that whole dress moment. I think the design of the dress is really good. However, in the midsection of her body, it's a little too bulky. So I think she should have chosen a thinner material, like probably a different design that wouldn't require so much bulkiness in the middle of her body. And yeah, the dress is perfectly fine. It's all a fit problem for me. It's just about the fit. The fit is off. It makes her look real wide in the wrong places. Is it a lace glove she has on? I don't understand why she needed a lace glove. The hair is just... I love the idea of the big red hair, but it's just not styled properly. It's flat on certain ends. It's not high enough in the middle. The hair is wrong. The dress is too bulky. It's a no for me. I don't even understand what the gloves are for. And I really wanted this to work because I get it. She's trying to do something representative of her heritage and like where she was born, and I love that, but the execution just didn't happen right now for me. It's just not doing it for me. I'm glad she said what color it was because I was about to say blue, but the more I see it in the light, it is a purple gown. I love Simone's face, and her makeup's always on point. She knows that face and she gives it to you every day, and it's perfect, so why change it? I love the hair because it's Simone. You're gonna get a blaxploitation of hair, face, and clothing. I adore it. It's beautiful. I am intrigued by the garment. I feel like this would have such an amazing effect if she was cinched in the waist and padded in the hips, and it was really curve and form-fitting. It would have had such an impact, like what Mixed Dress gave, that curve, that silhouette. Love the sleeves, love the collar, love the everything, love everything, but it's like, could have been an A+, but not quite, because the body is just so straight in the middle, and then you have the, literally, I'm getting more shape from the sleeves than I'm getting from her body, and that's upsetting to me because it's like, it will not kill you to pad once. Like, just give us that illusion once. Overall, it is a nice dress.
I want to see you all lip sync for your night.
First of all, RuPaul always asks the top 4 or top 3 girls to lip sync that one last time. Whether or not someone's going home, they always lip sync. So I don't know why all the girls are on the stage looking shocked. You know, like it's not that new. But what was a twist is each person's going to lip sync one by one, like on your own. That I didn't see coming. And that I like. I learned from the best from Whitney Houston. Amazing choice for a song. I really enjoyed it. One of my favorites. Whitney Houston is my favorite songstress of all times, period. No competition. I love the fact that they had all the girls lip sync separately and then did the, like, you know, all the shots beside each other. So I got to see more of what they were all doing. I think that was a really interesting way. I liked it. Instead of everyone clumping around beside each other, bumping into each other on stage. This was a really fun new way. I loved that Simone had that cloth, because if you know Whitney Houston live performances, she's always, you know, wiping off sweat, and I think that's like a real mark of a professional to me. Like, you know the isms of the singer, so you have like props ready for it. So I really enjoyed that. Candy had a reveal, and I don't know how effective it was for that song, but it was a really cute reveal. There were moments when I saw Rosé where I was like, oh, I'm feeling this from you, Rosé. There's moments when I saw Gottmik and I'm like, she's having fun with it. I enjoy it. It's hard to say who I felt like did the best job, but if I had to choose, it's between Simone and almost Rosé, but there was a moment where Rosé was doing it and I just didn't feel like her mouth movements were giving what I needed to give for the riffs that were in the song. But that's just me being picky because I love Whitney Houston. But yeah, Rosé and Simone were like the best ones for me, to be honest. Then it would be like Candy and Gottmik after. You guys probably have different opinions. You will let me know. I don't have to tell you to tell me. You will let me know in the comments and I will read them. I'll respond. But yeah, I feel like Simone took that one. And regardless of whatever happens with the lip sync, I feel like we know who is going home if someone's being sent home today.
Gottmik, Candy Muse, Rosé. Simone. You are all moving on to the grand finale of RuPaul's Drag Race.
This is some bullshit. I do not like when people play with me like that. You called Gottmik Gottmik Candy, and then Rosé, and then had Simone standing in the back like, had me about to have a freaking panic attack up here. Well, there you have it. Everyone's going into the finale. I thought this would happen. It did. RuPaul does what she does and did the little sneaky thing, making you think she's going to do one thing but does another. I'm okay with it. All of them did pretty well this episode. No one faltered that badly where I had to say, get them out. The only reason I thought someone would have gone, and which would have been Candy, is because she has the least amount of wins under her belt, the most lip syncs, and like the least impressive track record. So even if she did good today, I still expected her to go. She's not going. It's okay. I'm okay with it. Next week is the reunion. Next week after that is gonna be the grand finale. It's been taped already, I hear. I hope they brought the season 12 girls to walk the runway just so that they can be seen again, because they had a really bad year. But that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, I have so much more content. Come on, watch my shit.